All right, let's move on to some basketball. And of course, I didn't know. I don't know if you guys could see. Kyle Lowry wore number 3 for the Raptors. I had no clue. My mom got me this for Christmas. It came a little bit late. And when I got it, I was like, whose jersey did you get me? I look on the back, it's Kyle Lowry. And I was like, oh shit, he wore 3 for the Raptors. Yeah, bad Raptors fan in me. But we're not here to talk about the Raptors. We're here to talk about Kyrie Irving. Kyrie Irving made his long-awaited NBA debut just the other night against the Pacers and dropped 22 points. Looked like he didn't miss a step. Didn't really have the outside shot the entire night, but that will come certainly. So, Gage, I'll start with you. What does this mean for the Nets? What does this mean for the NBA? And do you think that this will push the Nets towards the 1 seed?
I mean, it certainly helps. You know what I mean? It doesn't hurt to have a guy like Kyrie Irving out there actually playing for you, since you've been missing him the entire season up to this point. And he looked a little rough early on, but as the game went on, was starting to get in a groove. And, he put up 22 points, which is pretty solid. You can't knock a guy for putting up 20 plus. So I definitely think it's good for the Nets. I think that they need this spark right now, even though he's not going to be able to play in every game. We looked like we were heading in a direction where maybe he was going to be able to play more games with COVID kind of loosening up. And then we had this outbreak where it seemed like everybody and their mother was getting it. So I don't know how that'll develop, but having Kyrie on the team, I mean, it's definitely not a bad thing by any means.
Yeah, I think this is, you're getting one of the best point guards in the world back. Obviously, this team, which, didn't need much help, is going to get a lot better. I think they're a lock for the number 1 seed in the Eastern Conference with him back. And listen, yes, he's going to be a little rusty, but dropping 22 points is not too bad for a rusty Kyrie Irving. I do want to address people on Twitter that I saw. I don't know who I saw that said this, but somebody said that Kyrie Irving was the top 3-point guard of all time. No, yeah. That's just not true at all. That's ridiculous. But
you know who is though?
Don't say Kyle Lowry. Yeah. So this only helps the Nets. I don't know what to say about them because they're gonna they're finals contenders. Kyrie Irving makes them a finals contender, probably the finals favorite. And this is a great addition for a team that did not need to get much better.
It's so weird because James Harden, I swear, is dropping the quietest 22, 8, and 10 I've ever seen in my life. The guy is damn near averaging a triple-double. And for some reason, they're fighting for the 1 seed right now. The Bulls are in there. The Bucks are in there. But the Nets just didn't feel like they were dominating as they should have been. Obviously, Kyrie is the reason that they weren't. I want to bring up a special tidbit that I heard the other day on another podcast, right? Do the Nets want the number 1 seed? Or could you see them potentially maybe throwing some games on purpose to drop down to the 5 seed so that they'll have Kyrie Irving for more games on the road than they would at home?
I don't see them doing that. I don't
think they will either. I think they're confident enough in their team without Kyrie that he'll be like a bonus. You know what I mean? More so than they'll try to drop seeds just to have him on the court.
I really think it's going to be dangerous for the Nets to sort of go into the playoffs, have Kyrie for 1 game and then not have them for the next. I think that's going to fuck up with their just team chemistry overall. I think you want to maximize the amount of games that Kyrie Irving plays 100%, but you guys are right. I don't know if it's worth risking, dropping from a potential 1-2 seed to all the way down to a 5-6. Yeah. I think Steve Nash is definitely not going to want to be playing for that. You playing to win. Obviously you want to play for a home court advantage, no matter who you have on the court, but it's a weird exception. Would I be surprised if it happened? A little bit, but it's a weird strategy that you've never even heard of before. So weird.
This is it's because yes, it's a trade-off. You're getting your point guard, you're getting your all-star point guard back, but also you're giving up home games. You're giving up crucial playoff home games, and every single playoff atmosphere is hectic. It's hell. It's crazy. Like home court advantage does make a difference in the playoffs. So I think that's just too valuable to give up. I think they've been doing fine without him. And I think they'll be like, you can put James Harden at point guard and you could put Patty Mills at shooting guard. Like they will be fine without him. But I do think you have to still go for home court advantage. I don't think you give that up.
Yeah. And shout out Patty Mills because he's been playing very well this season. And he's a big part of the reason that they're in the position they're in. Like we're talking about Kyrie Irving's debut for this season right now.
Yeah.
And we're also talking about the Nets competing for the 1 seed. So it's like they've literally had him for a game.
Yeah.
They're still competing for the 1 seed in the East right now. They don't need Kyrie Irving, but he is beneficial to the team, of course.
Yeah,
absolutely. He brings a different dynamic to the team that they didn't have previously, like a go and get a bucket sort of guy. If Kyrie, well, he is on the team now. He's back with the squad. He's their closer. And I think that we potentially could see the Nets really miss him in a crucial moment where they need a big shot. I mean, KD is always going to be that guy. He could always take that last shot. But I think Kyrie is just a different animal that you need on the court, especially to sort of balance out James Harden, because James Harden could go cold as ice sometimes, and you need that third option to like facilitate the ball if need be.
And as a closer, Kyrie's feet are a lot smaller, so he won't step on the line, and it'll be a 3 instead of a 2.
There you go.
Yes.
There you go.
You think KD is wearing a normal shoe size now and not five shoe sizes up?
I mean,
I don't know. Maybe he's trimming the edges of his sneakers on his toes.
Why does he wear bigger shoes than he needs to? Because I'm pretty sure, right? He's not wearing his correct shoe size.
It's probably just comfortable for him. It's probably just a comfort thing. But then I feel like he has his own signature sneaker, so I feel like they should be designed to fit his feet.
Yeah.
With comfort and stuff. So I don't know. It might just be a superstition or a comfort thing. That's not too uncommon.
Yeah. Welcome back to the Totally Unqualified Podcast, where we talk about feet the entire time.
No, don't advertise that. We don't want those clicks. We don't want those clicks. You're not in the right place. OnlyFans is somewhere else on the internet.
Please do not send us Please don't send us pictures of your.
I'm about to. What's going on? I'm gonna get up and leave.
All right, moving on.